Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsey and I run the blog Books for Christian Girls. I'm so glad you joined us in this video. This is, let's use a bookish word, shall we? A prologue to my moving vlog series that will be coming soon. I, sillily enough, asked on Instagram, would y'all prefer to see my old room tour, which I had prior filmed before moving, or just see the new one? And y'all actually wanted both. I really just thought y'all would want the new one, but y'all wanted both, so I'm glad I have this footage. I'm not happy with my intro though, so I'm redoing my intro of the old room tour in my new room, so not to be confused or anything. So here it is, a tour of my old room. I hope y'all enjoy this video. When I first posted my Lindsey's Lovely Library, or whatever I called it then, that room tour video back when I first joined Booktube in 2017, I got a lot more comments than I was expecting on certain things. So as we go through the old room, I'm kind of going to answer those comments within that little clip. So maybe those questions won't come up very often again, because it was basically just 3 questions over and over. So without further ado, here's my old room. When you first walk into my room, you'll see my desk area next to my closet, and then on the other side my window seat, my bed on bookshelves with bookshelves at the headboard. And then if you continue to do a 360 in the middle of my room, there's my mirror and floating shelves, the cherry blossom tree, and then my gorgeous, wonderful, tall, big, beautiful bookshelves that I always film in front of. On my door, I keep a Snoopy calendar, which shows you how long I've been procrastinating doing this video. Yes, all of this was filmed in 2020. I also just have an echo bag in case I need it. Next to my door is a painting of cherry blossoms that I bought when I went to China in 2016. And then on the other side of the door, my K-pop light sticks are displayed. K-pop is Korean pop music, and you use these, they light up, you use these to cheer for a group or an artist at a concert. It's very fun. So one question I got asked super often, not only in that video, but also the building my library 10 bookcases 1,000+ books video. I got asked very often about my age, and I was 17 in those 2 videos, and just my first year booktube I was about 17, 18. My birthday's in June. I started at the beginning of the year. I'll let you figure it out. And then now I am 21. I'll be turning 22 this year. All but one of my bookshelves are from IKEA. So basically everything in this room is from IKEA. They are all part of the Billy line, and I always film in front of these 2 Billy bookshelves. They all have extra shelves in them because I found I needed more shelves. You can buy these additionally from IKEA. They also have height extension units. Normally they would stop here. So I made a video sharing about adding these height extension units, and I personally find them to be very much worth it. I have my bookshelves in a rainbow order because I find it cheery. Even though at first it was absolutely maddening to not know where the book I was looking for was, or have the series broken up and not next to each other, I've begun to really like it, and I love just coming in and looking at my bookshelves in its color-codedness. I know it's not for everyone, but I'm enjoying it. I do have some books turned to the raw edge side because they don't fit well in the rainbow color scheme, but this way they can still be part of my bookshelves. I decorate my bookshelves with vintage cameras because I love photography, but also finding unique historical things that interest me. I've done research on all of these, cleaned all of them up, and I hope to add just maybe a few more to my collection. I find old cameras fascinating because they are nothing like the cameras I use to take pictures with today, and obviously they don't film videos like the camera I'm currently using. So yeah, it's just really interesting to me. All of the books on these two tall bookshelves are Christian fiction, and then I also have the Mandy series and singles and volumes, some of the Guidepost Mystery series, and yes, I know there are books missing, I was reading those when I was filming this, the Christy Miller series, and then also some preteen or middle grade books. And that's my bookshelf. Isn't it gorgeous? Moving on to my little corner area, this area looks the most magical at night because of the cherry blossom tree. The cherry blossom tree was a gift from dear friends, and they tied pink ribbons on it, which makes it even more my aesthetic. It's originally from Hobby Lobby, and so are the pink lanterns. They're 3 different sizes, and I tied them up with white thread on a tack, so they slightly swirl when the air conditioning or my fan is on, and gives it a floating look. Speaking of floating, these floating shelves are from IKEA and reinforced with molly bolts because I do not want anything to fall or break again from these shelves. By again, I mean this has already happened, and that's why they now all have molly bolts. They don't really hold much. You really gotta enforce them with molly bolts. I display my favorite K-pop albums on these shelves along with light stick boxes. Down below, we have a mirror. Hello! And then onto the bed area. I got asked a lot about the bookshelves. They are the standard bookshelves that nearly every booktuber uses. The IKEA Billy shelves in white. I have the normal size and then also the short squatty size, which is what my bed is on. We'll come back to that in a moment. And then also the tall skinny ones that are my quote-unquote headboard. And I don't think I got footage really of this because it's kind of organized chaos. But because of the 3 bookshelves in front and the 2 in the back and then the headboard, which is those 2 skinny bookshelves that go all the way to the floor, I have great storage in this bed system. And I just think that's a really added bonus to this setup. And then the bed, oh my goodness, the amount of concerned comments I got about my bed was very, it was sweet, but at the same time, I'm like, it's okay, y'all. It's okay, it really is okay. And, okay, so let's just talk about the diagram of the bed. So it's the 3 shorter Billy bookshelves in front and then 2 in the back. So the front 3 are all bracketed together. That was not an IKEA thing. We personally did that. My mom's favorite place is like the hardware store. So there we go. We bracketed those together, 2, 2, 2, 2. So like they are bracketed together. They don't move very much. Like y'all, it's okay. And then the 2 against the wall are anchored to the wall. But even if they weren't, because they have that stable back of the wall, it's not like somebody's gonna come behind it. If it was in the middle of the room, then yes, they would need to be anchored somehow. But because they're against the wall, you don't even really need that anchoring because of the whole physics and how that works. So yeah, it's okay, y'all. It's okay. And then the mattress. The mattress is a twin mattress, and it's a normal mattress, and then underneath it is a 2-inch platform. So that basically makes it even more secure. So you do not have to be concerned that I am going to sleep in the middle of the bed and just like any cartoon character fall through in between the bookshelves. It's not going to happen, y'all. It's okay. It's a good mattress. It's got the platform. It's okay. It does not creak or bend when I get in. I am 5'3", so I do need a step stool to get up into bed, but it's fine. My beagle sleeps with me, and I just pick her up and she sleeps just fine there. She's never jumped off. I've never rolled off. I mean, how many people that really roll off their bed? Like, I always get comments whenever, like, anybody physically comes sees my bed. They're like, you don't roll off, I'd roll off. I'm like, do you roll off your normal bed? No. And even to go a little further into, like, my own, story, I guess would be the word, is I got my first loft bed, which had a railing, of course, when I was 4. So I had it from ages 4 to 17, and then we did this. This is way shorter than the loft bed, and yeah, I'm not really concerned about it. I sleep fine. I don't move that much when I sleep, so it's okay, y'all. Thank you, though, for the concerns. I appreciate them. My quilt is from a lady on Etsy that we sent the fabric to, and she custom made it. Not only were the prices reasonable and the quilt's beautiful, but it's also really well made, so I'll link her shop in the description. My little nightstand area, I guess you could call it, has a tray from Hobby Lobby with essential oils from Young Living. And I just love how handy it is to have it here because my diffuser is right that way, but we'll get to that in a moment. Next, I have a mug I bought in China that I keep my bookmarks in. I actually have done a bookmark collection video if you'd like to see it. I'll link it up there. My enamel pin collection is displayed on embroidery hoops that I added material to. I saw this on Pinterest, so I can't take credit for it, but I loved how it turned out. Now for the only piece of furniture that is not from IKEA, the window seat. I guess you could call it a custom-built piece, because technically it is, but it's not fancy by any means. It was built just for the measurements. This area is messy because there's a storage container for craft supplies, a blanket because I get cold easily, and just other craft-related things. On the top shelf, I keep all my camera equipment and my Kelly Moore bags. My window seat has a cushion that my mom made and then we covered with my blue cherry blossom-like fabric. I ordered this material online and I'll try to find the name and designer of it to put in the description. In my windowsill, I was trying to raise 2 plants, but this room really didn't do well with enough light for plants. I added little doilies underneath, not only for looks, but also in case I drip water accidentally when giving them water, because you know, keeping it real. My lantern diffuser is from Young Living in white. Then I have an old blue mason jar with blue marbles and fake flowers in it. My desk is unfortunately retired. It is from IKEA. I'm so sad they retired it. Like, who doesn't want a pink desk, y'all? And the chair is also from IKEA, but we covered it with the same fabric as the window seat. I mean, there's normal desk things on the desk. A coaster, my laptop, mouse, those kinds of things. On my bookshelf, I have a CD player, some felt flowers I made, other K-pop albums. Then there's organizers with washi tape, pins, other stationery items. Under my desk is, again, organized chaos, but I store craft supplies and other odds and ends here. Let's just not look too close, y'all. Above this section, I have a book clock that my mom and I made. That's not the actual time, though, because I need to put a new battery in it. Odds and ends, like a travel tea mug, a cute little panda piggy bank, some books I need to review, my physical TBR, more washi tape, and a matching teapot. Above that, I have books written out in block letters covered in the same fabric from my quilt. Next to that are some Barnes & Noble classics in the same colors. I have a collection of panda mugs with fake flowers. I'll zoom in so y'all can see. This bookshelf has one height extension unit on it, while the shelves next to it are shelves with brackets because a skinny Billy bookshelf wouldn't fit here by 2 inches. More books, a picture of my best friend and me, and more stationery things and such. We removed the sliding doors off of my closet because they made the room feel small and replaced them with a glittery curtain held up with a tension pole, and it just makes it feel more open and it has glitter. Yay. When you open my closet, it's not the prettiest view, but that's okay because it all has a purpose. I have a shoe storage container, washi tape containers on top of that, a rolling cart from IKEA that has stationery in it. Then there's my USB port where I charge all my devices. This was one of my best buys. I feel like the closet is really self-explanatory, but like I do keep my tripods and lights at the very end. There are boxes that I store clothing in, a bulletin board with my clip-on earrings, necklaces, and pictures. I made these little earring holders out of paper clips with 2 beads on them. Again, a Pinterest tutorial. I couldn't find a nice way to display my clip-on earrings, so I decided to tweak a tutorial for this. Clothes on the other side, organized style then by color, and then bags and organizers with socks and whatnot are at the bottom. And there we go, that was my old room. Wasn't it just beautiful, y'all? It was so perfectly designed to the space, if I say so myself. I went crazy trying to decide every single inch of that room, and it was a great room. I'm so happy it was my room. This new room is beautiful too, and I can't wait to introduce it to y'all at the end of the moving vlog series that will be coming. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to what's to come next. I'm Lindsey from the blog books4christiangirls.blogspot.com, or in 2021, we're in 2021, I have a new review posted on my blog every Monday and Friday. I hope to post a new video on this channel every other Thursday, hopefully, and then I'm on Instagram somewhat randomly, but I'm doing better about it, so I hope to see y'all there, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!